What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Um, it's a good night for a little whiskey night. To everybody else, just another Thursday, you know. I was looking through the scotch cabinet, felt like having a scotch tonight. Ran across this one. It's been wanting to do a review on this for a while. It's coming out of the Lowland region of Scotland, which I don't really have a whole lot of Lowland scotch, but this is Bladnoch Vinaya. Let's get into it. So Bladnoch Vinaya, coming out of the Lowland region of Scotland. Great presentation on the bottle. Big stout cork to it. Really looks like a decanter. It looks like a classic whiskey decanter. But it's one of the better bottle presentations that I've purchased recently. 46.7% ABV. Non-chill filtered natural color. This one is aged in ex-sherry and ex-bourbon cask. So it's got a nice color on it for being a natural color whiskey. But I got a bottle poured. I got a little pour right here poured up. Nice little color on it. Really looks like a 12-year whiskey if it wasn't an age statement. Grassy notes. You really get the sherry flavors come out of there from the ex-sherry cask. Vanilla icing with those grassy hay notes. It's like floral notes too. It's got like it's got a lot of floral notes with that hay in there. Like a citrus. Granny Smith apples, those green apples with like a citrus note. It's got a real grassy note to it though, almost like dry hay. It's kind of weird, but not unusual, I guess, for a lowland scotch because they kind of have that. Every region of Scotland kind of has its own little vibe to it, where like obviously Isle's like hands down. You can spot an Isle whiskey if you're a Scotch drinker. You get that peat smoke to it. The Lowland whiskey kind of does the same thing. It has that grassy kind of floral note to it, which is not bad. I mean, it could be off-putting if you don't like that note. They have a good signature cast though, and you get the from what I remember Bladnoch tasting like for the 10-year. It does have its signature characteristics in here. It's got its own little personality. And it comes out even in the non-age statement Vinaya. Alright, let's get into the taste, guys. Definitely grassy. It's got like that straw kind of flavor, grassy notes. The only way I can describe that is very like hint of rye, maybe like rye-ish. You know, rye has those. I always think of rye like these green notes, but it's more of a grassy note, which would be kind of like rye without the spice. If that makes any sense. There's a vanilla from the bourbon, toffee, light fruits. So you do get like a light green apple in it, maybe a pear. Finish does get spicy towards the end. Cinnamon. It does go into some spice though. Very dry finish. Like really dry finish. Like as soon as you taste it, you get those fruit notes. You get the sweet vanilla from maybe the bourbon cask. You do get the little toffee, and then it's almost like whatever saliva you had on your tongue is gone. Like it sucks it out of there. It's dry as can be. Like there's a dry. Once you get past that medium palate, like mid palate, the finish is very dry, and those spices kind of take over after that. Yeah, damn, it's not a bad whiskey though. For a no age statement whiskey, I like it. It's got a little complexity to it. It's not like a basic simple whiskey. I've had a few scotches that I think are just not bad, but basic. Like just got a few little notes in it, and it's not a whole lot of complexity. This one has some complexity to it. Anytime you get floral, grassy with the fruit, it kind of turns. It turns into a little bit of an experience when you're drinking it, but it's not bad for a non-age statement whiskey. The finish, I would call it a medium finish on it. It does get dry though, so if you like dry whiskey, I don't know. If you're not into like that dry sensation on it, you might not like this whiskey, but it's something I appreciate, you know? I like a lot of different things as far as like alcohol wise. Mostly single malt scotch and bourbon, but I mean sometimes you get some outliers. But I like the drier notes in scotch. A lot of scotch has that. Not as much as this one, but a lot of scotches have it. Yeah, that's citrus on there. That's the one thing I can think of is Granny Smith apple. It's really not a lemon. Maybe you can call it like lemongrass, maybe, but it's not full on lemon. It's floral and herbal. So I could see like maybe lemongrass, Granny Smith apple, maybe a little ginger with this that comes in kind of at the end with the spice with that dry sensation. But good whiskey. I like it. This one comes in at $50 price range, which honestly, for a single malt scotch, $50 is pretty good. Good ABV on it, 46.7. And any whiskey that, it's non-choke filtered. So they're bringing in nice integrity presentation to it. So, whiskey Couyons score on it, I'm going, I like it. I'm gonna go 7.25. It's better than average, but it's not fantastic. But it's better than average. I like it. To me, we always talk about the Couyons scale, or the rating scale that we use. 6 would be up probably buy again. 5, I'm probably not gonna buy again. It's got to be a terrible whiskey for it to end up less than 5 for me personally. 7's is good, 8's great, and 9 is just phenomenal whiskey. So that's kind of where I go with that. With the 7's being good, 8 being great, and 9 being holy shit. So this one falls 7.25. I like it. I would buy it again. I think I picked this one up. I know they usually run around 50. This one was $45. Had to get it online. I mean, you got to take shipping into facts with that. So, but if you get a couple of bottles whenever you picking up an online order, you kind of offset the cost of the shipping for one bottle for sure. But good stuff, guys. Not a whole lot of Lowland whiskeys I buy, but I always buy Bladnoch if I ever come across it, a Lowland whiskey. And there's a few other ones out there though. We've had Auchentoshan, which it really wasn't my cup of tea. Maybe I haven't had as many, because the one I had was a non-age statement. It wasn't an age-stated Auchentoshan. I know they make a few age-stated whiskeys, but I think the one I had was triple wood or something like that. But yeah, that's about it for this one. And check us out on YouTube if you like what we're doing. If you had this whiskey, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you think about it. Like and subscribe. See you on the next video, guys.